everybody! I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading. This is for Ophiuchus for the month of October 2022. I'm going to be connecting with the collective of Ophiuchus at the highest vibration. I'm going to be tuning in to find out what the most meaningful wisdom and healing is that I can share with all of you for this month. I'm going to relax now and get tuned in, and I'm going to explain everything I see, feel, and experience. Here we go. All right, Ophiuchus. This is what the scene looks like. It's underground. It seems to be an actual building, like you could imagine downtown New York, and it has a basement to it. There's really thick concrete walls, but the entire top of the building's been removed and it's exposed this basement that's all broken. And so I'm standing in basically a hole in the ground in the basement of an old building that was completely blown up. And I don't want to crawl out of this hole. I want to stay down here because I need a place to just go where I can be alone and I can think. And I'm wondering, boy, that's a heck of a place to go so you can be alone and think. It's a reflection of devastation. And why not go to a park where there's trees and fresh air and imagery that is about nature and balance? This is about brokenness. There is a consciousness that appears much larger than myself, and it's aggressive, okay? The aggressive consciousness is literally taking me by the neck and lifting me off my feet. And I'm starting to understand the purpose of being in the broken building, because you're going to have to face a fear. And what's interesting is the fear is going to come to you and it's going to lift you right off of your feet. But you're ready for this. That's why you're in the right place at the right time to be present with the fear. It seems like I need to separate myself, be alone, and work through this thing I got going on. But you're actually finding your way down an interdimensional pathway to a broken part that is something long overdue. It's aggressive too. It feels like it's been trying to get your attention for a while. Does that make this consciousness bad? Or what is unresolved feels bad, right? Okay, the next thing that comes to me is there's a conflict in knowing how to find your ground with this. And what I do is I bring in the beautiful nature and the balance energy into the broken building energy. And it's going to remind you of how to get back on your own 2 feet again, okay? You are absolutely strong enough to do this. And perhaps something along the way is just exhausted you. So you're leaning into the energies of exhaustion when you don't have to. Believe it or not, you don't have to. That you are tough and you are strong and you can handle this. All right, so I'm bringing in nature into the broken building, into you held up by the throat by a big, horrific consciousness of unresolved pain inside yourself, okay? And I see this represents you. And you are talking to yourself. And it's a conflict of anger towards yourself. But it's also anger externally. You're angry at something out there, but what's out there is the anger inside yourself of something unresolved inside yourself. I just see there's a choral conversation and it's aggressive and angry, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I feel the encouragement for you to continue to vent about what is making you very angry right now, because that's getting to the source. And there's no shame and there's no judgment in your anger. Nobody's judging you. Your angels are not judging you. Your guides are not judging you. Your higher self, God, nobody's judging you. And this anger is the sound or the frequency or the thread. It's part of the source of where this unresolved lies. And they want you to get it out of your system. It's kind of like when your kids get sick with the flu and you tell them to just get it out. Just get it out. Nobody likes to throw up. Just get it out. And they're holding it back and holding it back and holding it back until they can't anymore. And you just need to get this out, okay? You're going to feel a lot better. Something is shifting now, and it's almost as if this never happened. And you're suddenly in this magical forest, and it represents the beautiful fall. It's very elvish. I feel like Lord of the Rings nature is coming forward with extraordinary, beautifully balanced beings with beautiful appearances, amazing balance in their bodies, in their minds, in their emotions, in their words. There's a sacredness in their self-expression, and you're here. You've found your feet in this space. And it wants to tell you this is where your home is. This is where you belong. This is where you are. To see that you could have a home in such an extraordinary environment, that you could have your feet grounded in such a place, is not too much. It's not over-exaggerated. It's actually the harmony that you know exists inside yourself. And it is your truth. It is absolutely your truth. Allow yourself to be present in this image and to feel it surrounding you as your home, as your balance, as your identity. It will remind you of who you are. That is the message for Ophiuchus for October. Thank you. That was incredible. Never know where these journeys are going to take me. It seems like we're hitting this amazing moment where we're finding ourselves in a new way with ourselves in the world, like a quantum leap event. Share what's going on in your life. Share how this message impacts you, what you think about it. We're here together. All right. Thank you again. If any of you are interested in exploring a session with me, it's an opportunity for me to help you personally. Go to abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. I'm also on Patreon at patreon.com/abbeynormalswisdomquest. Have a great day. Have a wonderful October.